Ab. Always saying some weird stuff, right? I mean, what he let go of in that interview was what exactly I was hoping would happen. Hello everyone, welcome to A Little Living True Crime. I am Mama D. I'm happy to be here and I hope you are well. We're going to be talking about the Jay Slater case on our first live, and then I have a second live coming out on Sebastian Rogers, a 15-year-old, well now he's 16, he just had a birthday. He's missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. I covered the case for a very long time from the beginning, and I took a step back until there's new information. And we have new footage of Sebastian, so we definitely got to take a look at that. I want to say good morning to a lot of people. This is a live broadcast, so we have a live audience. Good morning, Rach, not that Rach. Good morning, my beautiful Jennifer Swain. Thank you, my lovelies, for modding. And Rach, you're beautiful too. I just want to say thank you to my mods. And let's get rolling. Hello, everyone. There is a great deal of you here. I will set chat and we're going to get going. You know, Haji. Oh boy. Let's get over to PowerPoint. I want to get going right away. We have a lot to do today. So we're going to start off. We're going to get into Haji. We're going to get into Ayub. And what did Ayub say that has me all like, oh yeah. I'll give you a clue. To me, it confirms that the beach footage is real. And Ayub confirms who that is. But we're going to get into it. Let's go ahead and just look at Haji for a minute. So, there's actually 14. I put 13 reasons why Haji is sus to us. There's really 14, and I'm going to start with the number one biggest reason why Haji is sus to us. Let me get my slippers off, get comfortable, you guys. Get yourself your favorite beverage, get yourself a warm little fuzzy blanket, and let's cuddle up a little bit and talk. Hold on, I got to fix my chair. It is alive. I have an office chair, and if the feet aren't set right, I can't get close enough to my desk. All right, here's the thing. Technically, if you want to just get right into this, Haji actually is the last one that we see Jay with. Ayub and Jay are never... There's no receipt, if you will, of Ayub and Jay together after 1:30 a.m. on Sunday night. So the last person we see Jay with is Haji, right? And Brad and Lucy. So Haji isn't, and neither was Lucy, allowed at the wake of the victim's funeral. Here comes that truth train. Haji was never named by the others, other than Ayub a couple times. So we'll get into that. Lucy never brings up Brad or Brandon. I didn't mean Brad. Lucy never brings up... Lucy never even brings up Brad. And Brad never brings up Lucy, now that I think. They never name each other. Like, Brad just says, oh, I thought he got a call from someone else. Lucy never says, well, Brandon this or Brad that, nothing. They never name each other. But Haji is simply left out of it. Whoops. Another big reason. Ayub, and we're going to watch the clip later, is leverage, has some sort of a leverage, he claims, over Brandon at one time to give an interview. That's sus. What kind of leverage would he have? Haji is the one that gave Jay a bottle of water, according to the witness that filmed Jay. what was in the water. Haji's AYUB'S mate for a while now. They've gone through something. They've been around each other. AYUB says this. Haji's family lives in Tenerife. That's us. Does his family have pull in Tenerife? Haji never searched for Jay. You never hear of Haji out there searching for Jay in any way. Never even goes up to Masca, allegedly. He never posted on his social media about Jay. Have you seen my friend? We're looking for him. We were together just hours before he went missing. Here's what I know. No. He never spoke about Jay. He never spoke. Jay and Haji were always together in everything, it seemed like. The pool party, you can see Haji's sleeve. Everywhere Jay was, that's where Haji was, right? And not far behind would be Lucy. Haji never gave an interview. You know, Brad did one where he hid half his face. Lucy did it where she hid all of her face. Haji left Tenerife instantly, allegedly, just up and gone. But yet he has family there. Make that make sense. Why wouldn't you stay with your family so that you could help find your friend? And I'm going to add another one, so that'd be 15. Haji doesn't help pick Jay up off the floor, nor show concern. Like Wax Unfiltered says, he's just cold. Every time Jay hits the floor, Haji's like, what's going on over here? He could care less how bad Jay is doing. AYUB said 2 times in his interview, if someone did something bad or wrong, that he wouldn't speak of it. The AYUB wouldn't speak of it because it's not his place or his business. That's not his lane. He's going to stay in his own lane. So what does that mean? If you had a very good friend, even if you barely knew him, to be honest, you met them while you're on vacation, you hung out with them, and just a few hours after you separate, allegedly, they go missing. What, you just be like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't want to go missing too. Haji's mom claimed that he was getting death threats. From who? From the YouTubers? YouTubers don't usually do that. I mean, there's some that I wouldn't call YouTubers. I would just call them weirdos out there. But where were these threats coming from? Or was it just said to just shut down anything to do with Brandon? So you all know, I believe it's Brandon up in Masca doing that screenshot where he arrives at 7:30 with the white car, which is timed almost identical to the time that we have that little screenshot. So Brandon and AYUB are tight, right? And I've wondered, let me look at this poll we have. That was me, boys, that was me. So I asked on the poll, and it's written tiny, who do you feel is yelling, "Let me get my boy Quack Quack"? And the number one answer, which was 67% of 121 votes, was Dodgy Haji. Let me get my boy Quack Quack. So most of you think that it's Haji. Rocky the Sleeper came in at 26%, and 8% of you said that beach footage isn't real. Okay. So most of you do believe that it's Haji. Well, we're going to get into that. I'm going to move this down. We can cover this at a later date. I want to get right into this. Let's start off with a little bit of putting Ab in his place. So he says he knows his place. He ain't found his place. He's about to be put in his place. All right? Let's go ahead. Let's listen to the interview he recently gave, how he feels about those making money on Jay.
You mean, bro? And I've seen this guy, like, and I'll mention his name because I've actually, like, these people need to be warned off the internet, and people need to be warned off like them, because for a bit of money, like a bit of likes and a bit of thingy, there was sensationalized things that literally don't mean nothing, ain't nothing wrong with, and you will use that. And it's mad because they got people that follow them and are impressionable and watch this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like there was things I was watching the other day. Lady on TikTok was saying,
how dare people? And I get it. I get it. There's people out there that do feel like YouTube makes money off of this or that or whatever. And yes, creators do get paid. But it could be on any case they work. They're being paid as a true crimer to investigate the case or to bring awareness, spread awareness, whatever you want to call it. If the kid is missing, they're trying to get the kid's name out there, keep the case alive. You can't just come on there every day and show a missing poster and go, hey, here you go, this person's still missing. You have to work the case and find as much info as you can to keep the awareness going. All right. But after all that little shite that just spilled out of his word salad mouth, this is the real story. Let's just bring this up front and center and let's listen to this.
The next thing that we are going to move on to is clips from...
This is World Entertainment and News, so check out the channel. Thank you.
AYUB, saying that we can only speak to Brandon when he says so. And also, this is where he was trying to get money in return for telling us the full story of what happened with Jay.
Send you the channel link, yeah, and follow the instructions. Before you accept it, you're gonna get vetted. I'm not Somali. Yeah. One of my mates is messaging me. Guy mad, but here this, yeah. Hello, big up the Oldham lot. Maybe we might get Brandon on the Telegram, you know? We might get Brandon, because Brandon's screwing. Everyone's chatting shit about his name. Let's get him. Yeah, and I might get him on the Telegram, exclusive. On the Telegram, you're going to get the photos, the videos, everything that you all fucking itching for, yeah? You're not fucking getting it for free.
So,
you're not getting it for free. So he said, exclusive on the Telegram. You're going to get the photos, videos, all what you all effing itching for. Yeah? But you're not getting it for free. Remember that, Ab?
you mean, bro? And I've seen this guy, like, and I'll mention his name because I've actually, like, these people need to be warned off the internet. And
you little hypocrite. You're nothing but a tater tot. Let's get into this. Listen to this.
There was a talk about a boat that went off the sea. There was the talk of the beach and the videos, the videos late at night in the other town near you. These with the church and stuff. Did you look into any of them and think that was a possibility?
No, I didn't, bro, because I was watching this American kid called Joseph Morris and that old fella, yeah. And the internet is the internet. If you do your research on thingies, you find the people out. And that he was the one that was peddling all those. Someone shouted "Quack Quack." Like, that might be my social media and that, but my pals and that, like, don't call me Quack Quack. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as a joke and that between.
But they do. We heard it.
Us, but in like serious situations.
In that live with Rocky. Quack Quack. Yeah, and there was another time LK called you Quack Quack.
as that beach situation was meant to be, my mate ain't gonna be shouting, "Oi, quack quack!" Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
And unless it's someone who knows you from Instagram, but you.
So what Maisie's saying basically is, you know, he's siding with Ahab because he doesn't understand what we're even talking about, to be honest. But he's saying, yeah, they're not going to go on your Instagram and look up your name unless it's somebody that's what they've done. They've gotten to know you on Instagram. And then he says, but you wasn't posting on your Instagram, so that can't be it. But remember, this is a false beach footage according to Ahab. That's what he wants us to believe. So who knows who it could be, because it's not real. There's no human that is actually saying quack quack. It's just all fake, right? Ahab wants us to believe that there's nothing to that beach footage, that no one he knows in a million years is going to call him Quack Quack just because that's his social media name, right? There's nobody attached to the person saying Quack Quack. Nobody would know who it is because the person's non-existent. Listen close. Ahab forgets what lie he's defending.
You weren't even. You wasn't posted on Instagram at that time.
No. This is a mate that literally knows me since young. And
What?
he never would call me that. Maybe there's a...
Nah. This is a mate that I've literally known since he's young, and that's it. He would never call me that. Did you feel me? Okay. It's very important that you get what I'm saying. If the beach video is fake, then how can it be your mate that you've known since he's young that wouldn't call you that? Anybody else? Okay, listen again. He forgets how deep in the lie he is.
You do your research on thingies to find the people that...
He's so busy trying to convince us and Maisie that nobody's going to call him Quack Quack, that he forgets and actually tells us that the mate would never call him Quack Quack, that we're referring to saying quack, let me get my boy Quack Quack, is a mate from Ahab's mouth. This is a mate that I literally known since he's young. And that's it. He would never call me that. Boy, you ain't making a lick of sense unless you damn sure know that beach footage is real, and that was Rocky. Somebody you know forever that calls you Quack Quack, because that's who calls you Quack Quack, huh? Right, Ahab? So how did you assign that that's Rocky if it's fake beach footage? The rest of us thought it was Haji, not you. Y'all hit me up if you're seeing what I'm saying. We can get into the Streamline Entertainments in a minute. Everybody's kind of quiet right now. Aw, thank you so much. Officially, Carrie George. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for the $2 snippet chat. I appreciate you. If lion was an Olympic sport, Ahab would get a gold medalist. Ahab just confirmed the footage is real. Thank you. This is my mate. This is a mate that I've literally known since he's young. That's it. He would never call me that. What? He's full of quack quack. Hey, Viral News Love. Good to see ya. He may have known Brandon since he was young, too. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Zoe. Absolutely. He dropped himself right there. Claire says the silence of everyone, including Debbie, is deafening. AYUB is the one being vocal. He thinks he's in control of the narrative. He believes his own lie. It's a cringe. All right, let's listen to this all the way through. I'm going to play it from the beginning one more time, just so you get the full effect now of my point. He blew it. He just confirmed that the footage is real because the person in it is a mate that he has literally known since he was young. And that's it. He would never call him that, right? Anita, thank you, darling, for that $1.99. I appreciate that super chat. Andrea, Merry Christmas, lovely. Andrea Garforth, thank you, lovely, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, folks. I appreciate you. Karen says, they're the worst liars, the ones who believe their own lies. Absolutely. Aw, thank you, Rach. Yeah. So, let's play it, and then we're going to jump over, do a little bit more.
There was a talk about a boat that went off the sea. There was the talk of the beach and the videos, the videos late at night in the other town near you. These with the church and stuff. Did you look into any of them and think that was a possibility?
No, I didn't, bro, because I was watching this American.
Possibility. I love the accent. As an American, I say possibility, but he says he breaks it into syllables, and that's I want to learn to talk like that. Possibility. I can't do it.
Called Joseph Morris and that old fella, yeah. And the internet is the internet. If you do your research on thingies, you find the people out.
Wait. I knew this would come up. Diablo Gaming, welcome for the first time ever to 1111 True Crime. Appreciate you. You say, is he saying he wouldn't call me that in that situation? Who? See, that's the thing. There's no one assigned to that situation. No one is assigned to the beach footage. We think it's Lucy. But nobody knows. Is it LK? Is it Brandon? Is it Rocky? None of us know. But AYUB knows. AYUB knows. I just hit the desk really loud. AYUB knows. How? Are y'all feeling me? It's buffering? Well, it always is in the important parts, right? The internet. Okay, let's keep going.
Was the one that was peddling all those, someone shouted, Quack Quack. Like, that might be my social media and that, but my pals and that, don't call me Quack Quack. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as a joke and that between us, but in, serious situations, as that beach situation was meant to be, my mate ain't gonna be shouting, oi, Quack Quack. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not, do you know what I'm saying?
And unless it's someone who knows you from Instagram, but you weren't even, you wasn't posting on Instagram at that time.
No. It's, this is a mate that literally knows this is young.
No, Ab. No, not today. Not today. See, the interviewer gets it. He's like, unless it was somebody on Instagram, because he's thinking the footage ain't real, right? So it could be anybody that people are referring to that waffled by your little Instagram or your social media, but you weren't posting on Instagram. No, AYUB makes sure to clarify. No. He forgets what lie he's telling. And he reveals that AYUB can only see it being one person. And he says, this is a mate. This is. Listen to the words again, y'all.
Media and that, but my pals and that, don't call me Quack Quack. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as a joke and that between us. But in like serious situations, as that beach situation was meant to be, my mate ain't gonna be shouting, "Oi, Quack Quack!" Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
And unless it's someone who knows you from Instagram, but you weren't even you wasn't posted on Instagram at that time.
no. It's, this is a mate that literally knows me since young, and that's you never would call me that. Maybe there's a joke or some black.
There it is. Boom. There it is. Boom. Paula Rowe, thank you, lovely, for the $4.99 snooper chat. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you. You guys are so generous and kind, always. Thank you. Diff 960, thank you, lovely, for the $5 snooper chat. Well, Merry Christmas to everybody and hello, right? Jess Duty says Rocky called him Quack Quack on his TikTok live. That's right. Hey, Jaybird, welcome back, lovely. Out of all the countries in the world, on that beach, his social media name just happens to get used to get him. AYUB'S, or Phil Heslop sub, AYUB'S got more waffle than a waffle maker. Hey, Mama D, and hi, everyone, from Crazy Cat. Hello, lovely. Crazy Cat goes on to say, you don't get called Quack Quack for nothing, right? Right? All right, you guys. Do you want to hear it or not? Speech footage. I got it. But we've heard it a million times. So I'm going to go ahead and come back to it. If you want to see it, let me know. Teresa says he doesn't need a spade. He's digging himself a big hole without one. Isn't that right? Someone making sure he's involved, in my opinion. Thank you, Ocean Deep. Fortna, hello, welcome back. Nobody knows his real name on the streets. They all call him Quack Quack, for real. So let me know on the beach footage. I got it if you want to hear it. Angela says the fact he's referring to the footage in a way proves it's real. You guys are on it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, jump ahead a little bit. Before we do, let's talk about Streamline Entertainments and Allie and this haircut and AYUB and Lucy and Brad and Rach and Debbie and all these people going to Scotland that somehow Debbie has family that lives there and they got their haircut. They acted like they weren't a group, but they were a group. Until I have receipts, you guys, it's all hearsay. So I'm not going to focus a great deal on it. Honestly, I mean, we would have to have CCTV footage or something seriously solid because anybody can mistake anybody for other people. How many people could easily mistake Jay for 100 other people? And so we just have to, I know it'd be hard to mistake the whole group, but I've seen stranger things happen. Like, literally, some people think they saw this, and this, and when I really know what they saw, I'm like, hold on. Kind of like when you're a kid and the lights are out, and just enough light on the doorknob of your closet, and you think it's absolute eyeballs staring at you, but you turn the light on, it's your book bag. Your mind plays tricks on you, and without evidence, without a receipt, there's not much that I can do with the info. I appreciate the research, but we would need more than just a phone call of somebody that kind of speaks broken English, in my opinion. So this is something I just wanted to get into real quick before I leave you.
So are there particular questions that you need help answering, really?
Listen to
yeah,
Rach.
obviously we need to know realistically who these people are who was with, and just, I mean, you don't just disappear, do you?
So obviously, as you know, Rach says they don't know who the people are. But then Rach says,
where he was staying, there is, right, so they'd been to this festival and
then they've ended up, my son said he wants to go back to the apartment. Jay had other ideas of going with these other lads, which they knew, which were fine. Brad tried to say, well, come back.
Which is it, Rach? rubberducky2005 at yahoo.com. I'm asking you, Rach. Email me, please. Because you said two different things. You said in the interview on TV and all that, or wherever it's broadcast with the Sun, that the first thing y'all need to do is figure out who these people were. But then you're telling this and you're like, my son wanted to go back to his room. Jay wanted, to do it different. And he knew the people. Which is it?
With these other lads, which they knew, which were fine.
Sam, I'm having a problem with you're not making sense. Ayub is not making sense. Haji is not making sense. And Ayub just confirmed that indeed, truly, his mate that was on the beach is someone that he's literally known since he's young. Who is that? Who? I feel like an owl. Hi, Maya Media Mogul. Hello, lovely. She knew a while ago, and he wasn't missing. He was lost, just like the song says. She could have gone straight to him if he was there. Crazy Cat says, always trying to control the narrative. She's 100% involved, in my opinion. Hey, Paul. Something about Rach creeps me out. Pure Munter. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what Munter is. She's evil, says Ocean Deep. All right, my lovelies. We've got a big day ahead of us. I want to take just a minute. We're going to jump off the PowerPoint. And I want to give you a little heads up. So if you're not familiar with Sebastian Rogers, who is an autistic 15-year-old that is missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, since February 26th, I invite you to jump over with me and I will bring you up to speed. It's simply a case that rips my heart out. To me, the mama alone in the house saying that she went to wake him up for school and he just wasn't there, I just can't buy it. This kid would have had to leave barefoot with no food, no money, no phone. When I say autism, I'm talking about when you view him, you can tell this is not a child that is extremely rowdy, is the word I'll put it. I don't see that. We're going to view the new footage, the last meal, as we call it, with Mom. She gave him the best day of his life, and it was the last day that he was ever seen again. I hope you'll join me. And it'll give me a chance to really understand that a little better with the new footage. So I hope you'll join over. In the meantime, I greatly appreciate you. I truly do. And all the work you put toward getting justice for Jay and those that don't have a voice. But if you're worried you'd be lost, I will bring you up to speed in the Sebastian Rogers case. I love you with all my heart. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And we're getting 2 lives today. So I think it's at 1 o'clock CDT, followed up by a family discussion over on my second channel, 1111 Crime Story. So make sure and tune in then. With that, I love you all. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.